I found myself dreaming in silver and gold, like a scene from a movie that every broken heart.
Hello my loves, today I'm going to show you how I do my eyebrows. Fair warning, I am not an eyebrow expert. I just do what works for me and what I think looks good. So if you have any questions, and also all the products I use are going to be linked down below. Number one step, to make sure that you trim your eyebrows and wax them, pluck them, whatever you do, and they just make your eyebrows look 100 times better. So I chopped into mine a little bit too much the other day, so that can happen too, so be careful. What I usually do is just brush them up like this and then take some scissors and just trim them. The first thing I use is my Anastasia brush number 12. I use it for my dip brow. And I just brush up my eyebrows here. Brush those bad boys up. And then I use my NYX Proof It. It is an eyebrow primer. It's amazing. Careful you don't put too much on though, because I've done that before and it makes your eyebrows look crusty and it's really disgusting. So it's a little wand like this, and I take it and I go up on this part because I like to make it look a little more full through there, and then just brush it throughout the rest of your eyebrow. Okay, so let that dry a little bit. Okay, so then you can see this is an angled brush, and it's pretty, if you can see it, it's pretty small. Okay, and then I take my Anastasia Dip Brow in Taupe. This stuff is $18 and so is the brush, but I promise you it's going to last you for so long. When my hair was darker, I used the soft brown and it lasted me, and it was still, like, I still had a lot left, but it lasted me about 8 months. So that's going a long way. So what I do is I just take it and dip it in a little bit. You don't want to do too much because a little bit goes a long way. And then I wipe off the excess on the sides, because if it's not super pointed, it gets a little crazy and you can get excess product elsewhere, which you don't want. And then I start right here at the start of my brow, and I like to fill this line in through here to make them look a little fuller, because when I was in middle school I decided to like go ham and like pluck the crap out of my eyebrows, and now they won't grow back. Lovely. I used to have these beautiful giant eyebrows and my mom's like, you're gonna miss those when you're older, and she's right. So I take that and I just go for it, starting right here. And then I just go along here, like I said, making that line a little bit bigger. And I keep dipping back in because I don't put a lot on my brush. You don't want a ton on there. And then I just follow the natural line of my eyebrow. And then I just drag it down a little bit through here. So then I'm just taking it and going along with my natural line, my eyebrow line, but I do tend to peak it up a little bit more right here, make it a little bit more of an arch, because my face is round, so when your eyebrows are arched a little bit, it just complements a round face better. My chubby cheeks. I'm going to fill it in down here, the part where I drew in more. And again, you're not getting a ton on your brush. The angle part of my brush, and I just kind of draw in some hair-like strokes to make it look more natural. Like there's anything natural about all of this right now, but whatever. So this is what you end up with right now. Just a small angled brush, but this is the dip brow is like a pomade, so it's a little bit, it's not wet, but like, I don't know, creamy, I guess. And then I take my NYX brow bar. It's called Eyebrow Cake Powder. This is in blonde, but I just take this little brush, dip it in here, get off any excess, I tap it there, and it'll just make it so it's not flaking down onto your face. And I go in, fill this in a little more, And then I take this and I just kind of dab it in like this. There we go. See the difference? Holy cow, there's nothing there. And then I have an eyebrow. So I'm going to hurry up and do this one really quick. Ta-da! We are all done. So I was going to tell you before that if you want to make them a little bit more defined, what you can do is take a small brush and some concealer, which is like your normal concealer that you use to hide blemishes or to highlight. And you can take it, just a small brush, and then you can just kind of go over the very tops and right under here, and it just really makes them look super chiseled and defined, and they look really good. I didn't do that today because I already have my eyeshadow on and I got places to go today. There are other ways that you can do your eyebrows as well, with pencils and all different types of products, powders only, whatever. And I just found this is my favorite, and this is what stays the best for me. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know, and look for our upcoming videos, and I will talk to you soon. I love you.
Stay with me, baby, stay with me.